Pampering myself makes me feel, I don't know, like a woman. I was a corrections officer in a male prison for 3 years. I know how that side of the door feels. I want to know how it feels when the door closes, when all your rights and freedoms have been taken away from you. I wrote an inmate up one day for masturbating while watching me, and my next round that I made, he threw a cup of feces in my face. I want to bring light to a lot of inequalities and insufficiencies within the prison system.
What are you here for?
Fed charges.
Huh?
Embezzlement.
Oh, she getting that money.
Who was you embezzling money from?
Handles the state bank.
Damn.
Where do you go? Her name is Mauri. She's 24. She's looking at federal charges. She was embezzling money from Hamilton State Bank. That's it, look.
They didn't know me, and they felt comfortable enough to just talk bad about me or try to tease and taunt me. They did it behind the door, but they yelled it loud enough for me to hear. My strategy was just to get along with everybody, so that's what I have been doing. But you have people in there that try to turn everybody against you. If these girls turn against me, I know how bad that could be. I just don't feel safe. I don't.
You want to take dog?
I don't drink. So I try to stay away from all vices. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do anything.
They don't like me because of me trying to have a clean lifestyle. I'm not gonna pop no pill to satisfy them. I'm not gonna drink no hooch to satisfy them. It's horrible. It's like peer pressure in here.
I don't like her.
She don't drink.
Baby,
She don't
you
drink.
act like you're too good to do anything. Your case is worse than anybody in here.
I know my roommates don't like me.
You was stealing money, but you're not on the $8.99 wig that was on display. Who are you?
I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't know it was gonna be this bad this fast.
She on your waist front? What's up? Everything. It's on this side.
I told you, it's the money. It's nobody. It's $8.99 today.
Maybe they took the money. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying? When they found out they seized everything, they stopped everything.
She said she was doing.
I went back up to my room. Everybody stopped talking and was looking at me. That's like a dead giveaway. When I was a CO, inmates talked about me, but at that point I had my coworkers behind me. In here, I'm by myself. I don't have a walkie-talkie or radio. I don't have mace. I just have me. I asked one of the girls, I was like, is it tension in the room? And she was like, no, there's no problem. So I was like, okay, cool.
Now you need to know.
It's gonna be a long 60 days. And I really just wanna go home. I'm not a quitter and I don't wanna quit, and I'm not gonna quit.
Guess what? You know the pets I gave fed? Yeah. How about the one get infested with eggs? What?
Since I've been in here, the CO side of me just been screaming on the inside. It's like so much wrong that could easily be fixed. You have officers here, I don't know if they're overworked or undermotivated. I know I'm taking a huge risk writing down what I observe, so that's why I'm writing it when nobody's awake.
I would not write things down because of my staff. Come in and search your cell. They don't know anything about you, and they find it, they get, whoa, she's just writing down everything we did today. Or if another inmate see you, they're gonna equate that with snitching.
I'm making sure to hide it in a good place.
We're sitting in the DART team. That's a group of highly trained correctional officers to shake down the women's pod.
I was writing down what I saw amongst the pod with, with the inmates and the officers. It was a lot of information, a lot of good information. I was thinking of all the scenarios of what would happen if they found the letter. But the one that kept popping up in my head was retaliation. As an old CO, I know now they knew that somebody knew that they weren't doing what they were supposed to do.
All right, ladies, so we're gonna let you go back into that room.
I wanted to know if my letters were there.
My bad. My bad.
If y'all see 2 folded letters,
You said 2 folded letters?
I went through everything, and it was gone. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. That's why I started doing the signal. I was panicking.
What's going on?
I don't want to talk about it in front of people because it's personal.
What did you do?
I know y'all said don't write nothing down. So I was sitting here like, okay, how can I do this without it being stuck out? I wrote about everything in my life, and it's starting to look like a book. But I started writing last night. It was about a chapter here, and I slipped it in the cover. And as an old CO, I know, put it in an envelope, and they're not gonna really go through it. I knew that. And I thought everything was going good, and this just made me feel like I knocked myself all the way down. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
We saw it. I don't even know what bunk it came from.
Okay. My hunch is that it's going to be okay. We'll follow up, but you want us to keep going.
I want to keep going because now, like I said, I feel like I have to find a whole bunch of more information.
You going home, girlfriend?
I gotta wait a week.
For them to get the evidence.
You lying.
That's right.
This program is going to see the day be using the people that's here. You're supposed to be in the front and they're getting paid to be here. So your name came on.
girl, stop.
It kind of just, it stopped everything. I couldn't do nothing. I got scared, honestly, because the people who were talking about it were the troublemakers. And I know how these type of people think about people like me, you know, informants or whatever you want to call it.
So like we said, it's Mauri. So whoever watching the cameras, they don't know if we're gonna go beat her ass or do anything to her.
I don't even want to interact with everybody else. I feel like I just want to climb in my bed and don't want to get out.
How are you today, Mauri?
It's like every week it's like a new drama meal.
I feel you. What got brought up this week?
Somebody came back and said they heard this and heard that, and they just ran with it because they have nothing else to do.
I mean, it seems like there's always another drama thing in here.
It's always something that I'm just gonna stay, you know, with people who I know aren't gonna, you know, cause me any harm. And I'm just gonna ride it out until, you know, I get bonded out or whatever's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, the little chatter still goes on here and there, but I feel like I'd be okay. I don't know exactly what day I'm leaving, so I'm just waiting for these last few days to be out.
I ain't touching your stuff. I ain't been in there all day. I'm not entertaining it because I ain't touching your stuff.
I know these ladies, so I know when it's about to go down. Jasmine came out screaming at Jessica.
Hey, fun! Hey, fun! Hold on. Hey, y'all, stop, stop. Hey, stop. Jesse! Let's go! Stop! Mauri! Jesse! Stop!
As an ex-CO, my personal feelings, it's not about me at that point. It's about somebody else's life. It's about somebody else's safety. When I first came in here, I probably wouldn't have had the confidence. It's not about me right then. I felt proud of myself.
Mauri.
Yeah.
Hang it up.
It felt like a dream at first, but it was real. I just didn't believe it. I didn't think that at first. I didn't think I would really just miss anybody or feel bad for leaving, but I honestly feel bad for leaving.
I'll be good, I promise.
All right, Mauri. Fresh air, how's it feel?
Take these off of me.
Get these off of me.
Yeah. I've grown as a person, as a woman. But I'm glad I stayed, though. It's a sense of completeness. I'm proud of myself.